Well, I'm beginning to think, watching the reaction of my honourable colleagues on the other side, that tabling this bill demonstrates that they have a wonderful sense of humour. They're talking about targets in 2030, 10 years from now, to 2050. 30 years from now. What's that old saying that an economist once said, eventually we're all dead. These targets are so far out. Let's look at what they're doing today. And for that I turn to former Liberal MP Dan McTeague, who just put a commentary out where he says the current targets for 2020 that this Liberal adopted in 2015, this government's going to miss those targets by 99.2%.
Unbelievable.
That's not even close to being serious. And then the Paris targets that this government has accepted, they're on track today to miss those by at least 15%, and we're still 10 years out. So could I ask this member, how can we take all this talk seriously of post-2030 when they can't even hit targets today and they're missing them by 99.2%?
Yeah,
As the Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
So, Madam Speaker, you'll forgive me if there's a bit of incredulity on this side of the House in terms of the climate activism I'm sensing from that member. In terms of what we've been doing, I listed some of them if he was listening to my comments, and I'll list more. We put approximately $60 billion into initiatives like cleaner infrastructure, like public transit, like ensuring about home retrofits. I mentioned the carbon price, which is the single most important lever, a lever appreciated by industry, a lever appreciated by individuals. If the member's concern is valid, and it would only be valid if no action would have been taken to date. I've listed the copious examples of what we've done since 2015 to address climate action, and what this bill will do is ensure that not only we, but any other future government maintains that course, shows further ambition, and is held accountable to the Canadian people. That's surely an initiative that all parliamentarians should be behind. Thank you.
Commentaires, questions and comments.